Hi Pisces, welcome to your love reading for the mid-December to mid-January. If you would like more depth about this reading, because it is a general reading, more depth, listen to your moon sign and your rising sign, and that will give you a little bit more detail about what's going on here. The first spread I'm doing is for Pisces that are in a relationship, in a partnership, in a marriage, involved with a significant other. And then I'll do a spread for single Pisces to see what's going on there. Okay, so I've already done your spread, wonderful Pisces. What is around you at the moment is this need to make some decisions, some choices and decisions that you're having a really hard time making. It is a time of making decisions. Pisces don't make decisions at the best of times. They have a hard time making decisions. So it really is about what do I do? Which way do I go? What decisions do I make? It really is about taking that blindfold off, Pisces, and seeing things clearly, not seeing them with rose-coloured glasses, but really looking at things in the cold light of day, I want to say to you, in the cold light of day, because there are issues that are from the past that you're having difficulty releasing and letting go, which will allow you to move forward. There's a holding on to the past. There's a holding on to things that are going on in the past or have gone on in the past, situations, upsets, things that are no longer relevant in your life today. All right, it's about letting those go. When you've let those go, these decisions are going to be a lot easier to be made, okay? So Pisces, please let go, which will allow you to move forward, okay? Which will allow you to move forward. And there are issues that are quite deep. There are issues that are quite deep in you that have created a lot of hurt, or they've been difficult decisions or difficult situations. You need to let those go. You need to let those go, because what's underlying that, you know, you've got the star. You've got the star, which is a card I put out, and when I moved the star, I found that there was another card under it, which was really interesting, hiding. The star is really about looking at things from a distance. So distance yourself emotionally from these situations that you're needing to review, these situations that you're needing to look at. Remove yourself and look at it from a distance. Look at it almost as a third person, as a neutral observer. Have a look at what's going on in the cold light of day, logically, which will help you, because things are not as they seem. You know, if you're thinking back of how life was, and it was really good, and it was not really all that good. It was good because you were viewing it in that way with your rose-coloured glasses, but it is really about stepping back and looking at the situation from a distance and realising that it's either not as bad as you thought it was, or you can see it for what it is in reality. Okay? I'll throw a few more cards to see what that means exactly, but there have been a lot of difficult times, or there are a lot of difficult times around you. There are a lot of difficult times around you. And I feel like a lot of this is inner turmoil. It's stuff that's going on in you, things that are being stirred. It's like things are no longer... there's a need to clear the air. There's a need to have some clarity. There's a need to have some clarity to allow new things to come in. Okay? I want to say there's a real reinventing of you. It's about you learning to say, no, this is not good enough. It's about learning the no word. This is not good enough. This is what you're not going to fight anymore. You're not going to hold. I feel like you're holding things together. You don't want to do that anymore. Okay, it's done. It's enough. and it's about the universe teaching you and saying to you, okay, well, it's time to release that. Okay, it's time to learn from those things. You know, in the past, you've done a lot of soul searching, you've done a lot of reflection, you've done a lot of thinking. You know, it's and I also feel like the situation that you're in has actually stopped you from fulfilling your life's purpose. It stopped you from fulfilling your life's purpose and manifesting those new ideas and new things that you need to bring into your life. It stopped you from doing that. Okay, so that this review needs to happen. It needs to happen. I also want to say to you, you know, are you getting financially everything that is yours, everything that you should be getting? Because I feel like there's the key there that you haven't quite got. There's the key there to this financial reaping this financial situation that should be yours, but you haven't got the key yet. Okay, so just make sure that you get the key and that you get what it is coming to you. Okay, it's on a involved with your relationship. It's involved with your relationship. So there's got to be a settling of the books. There's got to be a settling of the finances. There's got to be a settling of material things, and you just make sure that you get what's coming to you. So being in reverse, I would say to you, for some of you, it's because you're not quite ready to look at it yet. You're not quite ready to work out what you deserve, because you don't feel like you do. You need to get over that. You do deserve it. For some of you, it is a settlement situation. Okay, I want to say to you. So pick yourself up, have a look at what's going on, and make sure that you get everything that is yours, that is rightfully yours. Okay. Okay, I've got the Emperor here. Let me just reflect on this, underlying this. I feel like the Emperor is a male or female that is around you, that is fighting for your cause. Does that make sense to you? Fighting for your cause, or is there as a support for you, is somebody that is really strong, or it's either that or the energy that's coming through to you from the universe to give you strength to move forward, to do what it is you have to do. Okay, so that there is some sort of reviewing here that needs to happen in your relationship, and you need the courage. You need that to come through. So it's either someone that's physically here that is helping you through this difficult time, or you have found this inner strength to move this forward, Okay. Okay. See, again, it's justice. It's justice is not being served. Justice is not being served for you. So you need to I want to say to you, revise how you're thinking, turn that around, because it's not being served to you. You've got to be aware, you've got to be on your toes, you've got to see what's going on. Okay? So that you balance, things are balanced. Things are balanced. Okay? Things are balanced. This is in the position of your hopes and fears. You know, I mean, your hopes were that this relationship was a karmic union, that it was going to last. Your fear is that it was not what it seemed. Okay, so I feel like for some, it's just this coming to this realization that you're feeling like it was divinely sent, and it's not so. I just don't feel like it's what you think it was. Okay, and with that there comes some sort of disappointment, but you know, I feel like there's something that's going on, and it will come to the surface. You will find out about it. You know, the moon is about deception. It's about the shadow work. It's about the dark night of the soul. It's about shining light on things that are hidden, because the moon doesn't have its own light. It reflects light from the sun. So when there's no reflection of the sun, it's in the dark. Things are going on behind the scenes, beneath the surface, but that will be shown to you. I feel like that will be shown to you. So whether it's got to do with this, that you're discovering things, you know, you're discovering things. I want to say to you, though, that there is deception around you somewhere. You need to be mindful of that. There is some sort of theft. This is theft. This is theft. Whether it's on an emotional level, whether it's on a financial level, whether you're feeling that things were taken from you that you weren't expecting, it was stolen, took you by surprise, it just went missing, whether part of that relationship that you were in is not what it seems, it's not as solid as you thought it was. There's some sort of review happening here for some of you. Okay, and this is what really my guides are bringing through very strongly. So it's for those of you that are in this situation to please be mindful. Really look at it, look at the situation, take off your rose-coloured glasses. Your intuition will lead you in the right direction. Your intuition will help you in this situation. So I want to say to you, really, follow your intuition, follow your guide, follow your gut. Follow your gut, okay? Follow your gut. What's going to be the outcome for this? What's the outcome for these wonderful Pisceans? You know, okay. It will work out. You will get the outcome that you're needing to get. You will, you know, if the outcome is you're going to work on this relationship to build it, then there's the opportunity to do that. If the outcome is that you are in some sort of financial settlement or separation, you will get what you deserve. It will work in your favour. It will work in your favour. So whatever outcome you're desiring here, it will work in your favour. You need to find that inner strength and follow your intuition, follow your gut, but also look beneath the surface of things. Okay, take off your rose-coloured glasses and be aware of what's going on. Because see, that's your inner journey. Really look at what it is you're wanting, what direction you're wanting to move in. What do you want out of this? Okay, learn the no word. Okay, that's really important. All right. There's a bit of work there for you, my little Pisceans, in relationships. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a spread for all you single Pisceans out there, all you guys and gals that are single, looking for love, looking for relationship, looking for a companion, looking for connection with someone else, because that's what we're here for in this third dimension, in this physical form, to learn from our relationships, to learn from the other person that we're with, that mirrors what we're needing to learn. So let's have a look at what's going on here. You know, I feel like there's a real movement sort of energy here with you Pisceans that have been single for too long. Okay, let's have a look. What's going on here with you? Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. Pisces, single Pisces for December and January. Single Pisces. Let's have a look. Single Pisces. Well, you've done a lot of inner work. There's a real ending of how things were, and it's bringing in new things. So that's really good. You know, you've done a lot of inner work. You've done a lot of spiritual growth. There has been a lot of big spiritual growth there for you, and it's real moving out of things that are no longer relevant, things that, you know, burdens and difficulties that you no longer want to carry. You don't want to bring those forward. That's enough. That's enough of that, you know, absolutely. enough of that, you know, and it's about having this inner belief that there is somebody there for you to share things with, to share your life with, to share fun times with, you know, and be victorious about that. Okay, let's see. Interesting little mix here. Interesting little mix. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. So what is around you at the moment is a real, it's death. It's an ending of the past. So you've really done the work, you've shut that door, you've locked it, and there's no going back. So the past is the past, and we're moving on from that. You've done a lot of the work, you've done the shadow work, you've done the unblocking, you've looked at all sorts of situations that have come up for you, and that door is closed. Done. Done. And that has all been done on a spiritual level. An inner wisdom, a learning. You've followed that wonderful intuition of yours, and you're learning how to listen to that inner guidance. How to listen to that inner guidance. You've come into your own, my little Pisces. You've come into your own, which is really good. Which is really good, because what that's given you is the key. Okay, it's the key. It's the key. You've put in that journey, and there's love and romance. You've got the key. You've got the key to someone's heart, and it's going to be a solid. So you know, the pentacles, the coins. It's about an earth sign. It's about being. It's about earth. It's about solid. It's about good foundations. That's where you're at. You're really ready to move into a relationship, because you've worked on yourself, you've defined yourself, you know who you are, you know what you're after, and you've learned to say no. You've learned to set those boundaries. You've learned the secrets of that. So it's now your turn to move into a really rich relationship, which is really lovely, and that's what's coming up for you. It's what's coming up for you. You've done the work. You've planted the seeds. You've grown the crops. The fruit is ripe. The fruit is ripe to come into your life. So it's harvest time. You're harvesting that heart space, that inner growth. You're ready to bring someone in, invite someone into your world, into your domain, which is the heart, isn't it? Emotions, that's what Pisces are about. You're welcoming people into that domain. Okay, into that part of your life. You're ready to reap the benefits of that, because the past has been very difficult for you. You've really carried other people's burdens. You've really carried that load, you know, and that's in the past. So don't forget, you know, that's in the past, because you finished that. We've closed it. We've moved it on. That's enough. Close the door. I've done that, and I'm not doing it again. Okay, I've done that, and you need to experience that to know what it is you do want. That identifies what you don't want, and you bring in what you do want. So that's really positive. That's really good. I want to say to you, Pisces, you know, have belief, have faith that there is somebody else there for you that is going to be better than what you'll just build and get better and better and better. Have faith. Don't lose heart. A lot of you are losing heart and thinking, oh, well, this is my lot in life. I'm going to be on my own. No, you're not. No, you're not. You've got to have that faith that there is more for you, that faith that it will be divinely guided, that attraction will come from a divine source. It will come to you. It will work. It will work for you. Okay, it will work for you. It's not about putting in the hard work. It's not about going out looking for people. It's not about going out and making things happen. It's just going to happen. Your paths are going to cross effortlessly, without you having to put in that hard work, without you having to think about it and process it and go out and meet people and make things happen. It's just going to happen because it's divinely guided. It's just going to happen. It's just going to come together for you. Okay, it's just going to come together for you, and you're going to meet someone, and it's going to be. It has potential to be quite passionate and quite fiery, but it's not something that happens quickly. It's something that unfolds with time. It's something beautiful that unfolds. It may start as a friendship, and then unfold into something that's really solid, really lovely. So it's something that grows with you, which is excellent, you know. It's you know, then you've got the Knight of Swords, which is, you know, that you are going to process it, you are going to think about it, you are going to think about what you want, what qualities you want. It's not just going to be you collapsing yourself into a relationship and just going for it. It's this time round you're really going to analyze it, you're going to look at it. Is it suitable for me? Is it what I want? Is it what I want to bring in? Where are my boundaries? Is it going to work? So you're going to also use your head. So that's probably why it's going to start off as a friendship and move slowly and progress into something absolutely beautiful, because you're not just jumping in and handing over your emotions. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about what it is you want, okay, what it is you want. And that is a culmination of everything you've learned in the past, all the battles you've had, all the inner angst, all the things that you've experienced in the past, and you've come out of it still loving, still giving, and still ready to have that relationship with everything that you've learned, because he's got this one wand of strength and knowledge, and this is what I've learned from my past, and I'm going to take this forward. I'm not going to take all that negativity forward. I'm going to take what I've learned. I'm going to take my lessons forward. And this person that you're going to meet is quite a strong person, quite fiery, quite passionate, knows what they want, exciting, likes travel, likes movement, likes new ideas, likes all of that. So they're going to bring all these wonderful qualities into you. So it's a fire sign. I feel like it's a fire sign. Quality, a lot of passion, a lot of strength too, and a lot of security. He's the sort of person, he or she's the sort of person that you can rely on. Okay, you can rely on, you can build your foundations with this person, because they're going to bring in a lot of goodness into your life, and that can be male or female. Okay, but that's very much there. That's very much around you. Okay, so that's what's going to be there for you in the next 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Fabulous. Let me know. I mean, it's just sounds great. Yeah, look, there he is again, you see. The King of Wands, which can be male or female, but they're the qualities that come through. Okay, they're the qualities that will come through. And that's who's there for you for these new beginnings, this new relationship that you have arrived. You've arrived, Pisces, you've arrived. So I wish you a very happy new year, a very exciting 4 weeks, and God bless, all the best.